Welcome to the story. All right, let me tell you about something that'll straight up break your brain. You ever scroll through TikTok or Instagram and see those massive cats, bigger than a damn toddler, taking up the whole couch like they paying rent? And you're like, ain't no way that's real. Someone went crazy with Photoshop. Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because I'm about to introduce you to a cat so huge, so ridiculous, so absolutely bananas. You won't believe your own two eyes. And no, I ain't talking about Omar. We already did that. This is a whole different beast. Meet Fenrir. Yeah, named after the giant wolf from Norse mythology. The one that's supposed to eat the dang sun during Ragnarok. And bro, the name fits. This absolute chonker is a Maine coon from Canada. But not just any Maine coon. We're talking 46 pounds of pure fluff, muscle, and attitude. 46. Let that sink in. That's heavier than a car tire. That's heavier than a medium-sized dog. That's heavier than some full-grown kindergartners. I ain't playing. When Fenrir stands on his hind legs, which he does when he wants food, he can reach the kitchen counter. Easy. His owner had to child-proof the dang cabinets, because this dude learned how to open them and steal treats. You ever seen a 46-pound cat fishing for chicken wings at 2 a.m.? Neither have I. But apparently it's a regular Tuesday night at this lady's house. When he stretches out, which is basically all the time because he's lazy as heck, measures almost 4.5 feet long. That's taller than a lot of kids. That's taller than some adults I know. Now, here's the part that'll mess with your head. Fenrir was the runt of his litter, the smallest one. The little guy, nobody wanted him. Breeder was about to give him away for cheap, like, please take this cat. I got no use for him. His owner, a lady named Sarah, took him home, thinking he'd be maybe 20 pounds tops. That's normal for a male Maine Coon. Nothing crazy. Yeah, nah. Fenrir just kept growing. And growing and growing. Every month he got bigger. Every vet visit, the vet was like, what are you feeding this thing? And Sarah's like, just cat food? And the vet's like, yeah, something ain't right. Turns out Fenrir's growth plates didn't close like normal. Something in his genes just said, nah, we ain't stopping. Every time they took him to the vet, he gained another pound, another inch, another... What the heck is wrong with this cat? Now let me paint you a picture. Fenrir sleeps on Sarah's bed, takes up the whole dang thing. Sarah's a grown woman, 5'4", maybe 130 pounds, and she gets like a tiny corner, maybe 6 inches, while this furry giant sprawls out like he owns the place. Which, let's be real, he does. He snores too. Loud, like a grown man after 12 beers. Sarah's had to start wearing earplugs just to get some shut-eye. Her neighbors thought she had a boyfriend living with her. Nope, just the cat. He drinks from the sink, not a bowl, the sink. Because he figured out how to turn on the faucet with his giant paws. Sarah wakes up to water bills that look like she's filling a swimming pool every month. She tried putting a bowl out. He ignored it. Drank from the toilet instead. So sink it is. And the litter box situation? Don't even get me started. They had to buy one of those big plastic storage bins. You know, the ones you use for Christmas decorations. The huge ones. Cut a hole in the side. That's his bathroom now. A regular litter box ain't cutting it when your cat is the size of a raccoon on steroids. She goes through like 50 pounds of litter a week. 50? That's like 2 whole bags. Every single week. Now, here's what'll really mess with you. Fenrir ain't aggressive at all. Not even a little bit. Dude's a gentle giant. Follows Sarah around the house like a puppy. Meows like a tiny kitten even though he's massive. We're talking the highest, squeakiest little meow you ever heard. Comes out of this huge fluffy body and it's just... mew. You'd laugh your butt off. He's scared of the vacuum cleaner. Runs and hides under the bed when Sarah tries to clean. A 46-pound cat hiding under a bed. You can't make this stuff up. The bed is like 6 inches off the floor. He squeezes himself under there like he's a dang pancake. He's also terrified of cucumbers. Sarah found that out by accident. Dropped a cucumber on the floor. Fenrir shot across the room like his tail was on fire. Hid in the closet for 2 hours. Wouldn't come out. Now she can't even bring cucumbers in the house. People stop Sarah on the street all the time. Every single walk. Is that a dog? What breed is that? Can I pet it? And she's like, yeah, just watch your face. He gives headbutts and they hurt. Because when a normal cat headbutts you, it's cute. When Fenrir does it, you gotta brace yourself. Dude's got a skull like a brick. One time he headbutted Sarah's friend so hard, she got a bloody nose. Fenrir was just trying to be friendly. He eats like a horse, too. We're talking 2 cans of wet food plus a mountain of kibble every single day. Plus treats. Plus whatever he steals off the counter. Plus the occasional bird he catches, because somehow, for a 46-pound cat, dude's sneaky. Sarah spends like $200 a month just on cat food. That's more than she spends on her own groceries. She's eating ramen so Fenrir can eat salmon pate. And the hair, bro, the hair. Maine Coons shed like crazy anyway. But a 46-pound Maine Coon, you could knit a sweater every week. You could make a whole nother cat every month. Sarah vacuums twice a day and still finds fur in her food. Her coffee, her bed, her car, her workplace. Her coworkers ask if she's okay because she's always covered in fur. She's gone through 4 vacuums in 3 years. 4. The last one caught on fire. Literally caught on fire. Just gave up and died. But here's the thing, Sarah loves this cat more than anything. She's had him since he was a tiny little runt. Nursed him through a respiratory infection when he was a kitten. Stayed up all night with him. Fed him with a dropper. He almost died. And now he's this massive, ridiculous, 46-pound monster who snores and steals food and scares the neighbors. And she wouldn't trade him for the world. She says, he's not a status symbol. He's my son. My furry, 46-pound, sink-drinking, cucumber-fearing, head-button son. And honestly, that's the sweetest thing I ever heard. So here's the real question. Could you handle a cat like Fenrir? Could you handle vacuuming every single day? Buying food in bulk like you're prepping for the apocalypse? Giving up your bed to a furry giant who snores louder than your uncle after Thanksgiving dinner? Some people see Fenrir and think, I want one. Other people see him and think, I want a goldfish. Neither answer's wrong. You got to know what you're signing up for. Because a cat like Fenrir ain't just a pet. He's a lifestyle, a commitment, a full-time job with overtime and no paid vacation. But for Sarah, totally worth it. So next time you see a giant cat on your feed, don't just think, that's cool. Think about the person behind the camera, the years of care, the vet visits, the litter boxes, the love. Because a cat ain't big because it's impressive. A cat is big because someone loved it enough to let it be exactly what it was meant to be. And that's true for every cat. Whether they weigh 5 pounds or 46, whether they're a tiny tabby or a massive Maine Coon, they just want to be loved. And if you can give them that, the size don't matter at all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go vacuum. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what kind of content you'd like to see next. Don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated with my latest videos. Your support means a lot to me.